Hey, MathKook here. This video contains one of many examples in my Algebra 2 library. The rest of those examples, along with hundreds of other videos, are only available at mathkook.com. Let's MathKook it up. In this question, we are asked to simplify a lengthy expression here. To simplify such a lengthy expression, we're going to use the order of operations, which is called PEMDAS. P stands for parentheses, so we do parentheses first, then we do exponents, and then multiplication and division are considered equivalent, so that's really important. I'll put a bracket around them. And then addition and subtraction are also considered equivalent as well. So you always do those left to right if you have to make a choice between them. So let's look at our expression here. The first thing we're going to do is simplify what's in the absolute values, because the absolute values really act like a parentheses. So we're going to simplify this guy and this guy at the same time here. So this and this. So this will be, we'll rewrite the 12 divided by negative 3, absolute value. Now we have inside the parentheses, we have 3 squared, so we're going to do that exponent first. So that's 9. 6 minus 9 is negative 3. So we put negative 3 here, plus 2, absolute value. And we have 2 negative numbers. Whenever we have 2 negative numbers, we add and keep the sign. So we add the numbers. 1 plus 2 is 3, but we keep the negative. So it'll be negative 3 and then squared. All right, next, here we have division and we have multiplication, but we still have to do what's in these absolute values, or kind of like parentheses first. So the absolute value of a negative number is actually positive. So let's rewrite this negative 3 and this negative 3 because they are both in absolute values. So we'll get 12 divided by negative 3, and then the negative 3 will become positive 3 because we're taking the absolute value of it. And then same thing with this negative 3. So now we can simplify. So our next rule is going to be exponents. So we have an exponent here, so we have to do the 3 squared first. So I'll underline that. That's what our next step is going to be. So 12 divided by negative 3 times 3 plus 2 times 3 squared. 3 squared is 9. All right, next on the left side here, we have 2 options. We could do the division first or the multiplication. Which one should we do first? Well, remember, multiplication and division are equivalent, so we always do those left to right. So I'll write that here, left to right. So our first step is going to be to do 12 divided by negative 3. 12 divided by negative 3 is negative 4 times the 3 plus 2 times 9. All right, next, since we have multiplication here and then addition and then multiplication here, we can go ahead and carry out these 2 multiplications first before we do the addition. So we're going to do this multiplication and this multiplication right now. Negative 4 times 3 is negative 12 plus 2 times 9, which is 18. All right, next we have addition, but we have 2 numbers that have different signs. So whenever we're adding numbers and they have different signs, we subtract the bigger number minus the smaller number and take the sign of the bigger number. So in this case, 18 is the bigger number, so our answers is going to end up being positive. So 18 minus 12 is 6, and we're going to go ahead and keep that as a positive 6. So there is our answer. Hey Kook, if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. For unlimited access to all of my Algebra 2 videos, visit mathkook.com. Thanks for watching.